of January 28th, 1957.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so Verna, the reason I was calling is I just wanted to, first check in and see how things are going. And, I noticed that you're not in school, and I just wanted to see if you're interested at all in coming back to school anytime soon.
Yeah, well, it's like it's like I'm working on beating the cancer for like a year, and almost a half. And as a matter of fact, yesterday I went and had my tattoo finish up the plastic surgery on my right mastectomy.
Oh, okay.
And frankly, I'd be more than happy to come back to school if possibly I could not take math for, like, say, the rest of my life.
Well, I can't promise that.
Well, yeah, I can imagine,
There are certain classes that are required, and math is one of them.
Yes.
So
But if you could probably understand, I've had enough of math for at least a few little whiles. It took up pretty much the better part of over a year.
Right, I can see that. Well, you finally did pass, got a B minus in your elementary algebra.
Yeah, I know that was hard work.
Yeah, and then the college math looks like you failed. But
I wasn't surprised.
yeah. Well, it's up to you. You definitely have to talk to Alicia about that to see, maybe she's got a lot of resources where you could maybe get some additional tutoring or additional information on, how to help you pass those classes. You know what I mean? But the reason I was calling Verna originally, to see if you wanted to come back to school is we are offering a promotion right now for any students that are interested in coming back either on September 3rd or September 20th. And you currently have a balance on your account of $2,074.06.
Yeah, that's amazing how I have that balance on my account. And the last 3 or 4 academic counselors and financial aid counselors that I have talked to since September 2009, when I lost my job, and I filed a financial aid appeal and a grievance, and I've got no response on those things, and they keep telling me I owe y'all when y'all actually, I think, owe me, but at least owe me the opportunity to have my account audited, since it was like had at least 4 or 5, 12 people had control over it at any one time.
Yeah. Well, I'd have to look into that. Obviously, I'm not familiar with the information, but I'd have to dig into that and find out what was going on.
Okay, well, you do that and you get back to me.
Well, can I tell you about the promotion that we have that would take care of that balance?
Sure, why not?
Basically, if you come back to school and you successfully complete your first class, we will reduce your balance, your current balance, by 25%. If you successfully complete your second class, we'll reduce it by 50%. And then if you successfully complete your third class, we'll reduce the balance by 100%. So we'll take care of that entire $2,000 balance, but you have to successfully complete all 3 of those classes consecutively.
And yeah, based on my record coming into school, I completed my classes up until math.
Right.
Yeah, and then I worked really, really, really hard and then succeeded on that 3rd try, and still got kicked out of school.
Yeah.
So they're aware of all of that.
So, well, you can,
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I really don't mind coming back to school, but they also do understand that I have a $50,000 debt right now.
Right. Right.
And it's like, I don't know how I got a $50,000 debt going to school for less than 2 years and taking, basically 4 classes.
Well, you're charged every time you take the class, whether you pass it or not.
Yeah, that was the basis of my financial aid appeal, which was never responded to, and it's been almost 2 years since I sent that in. Even my questions weren't answered. Even when I broached the question, it wasn't answered. And people were working closely with me. I had advisors working really close with me and telling me that they were looking into it. I've had emails from people telling me they were looking into it, and now you're going to look into it. So basically, I really don't have much to stand on here because I can't trust you guys.
Yeah. Well, I'll have Alicia, who's your academic counselor. Her and I will get together and we'll look over everything and see what's going on, because I'm not familiar with the appeal. What was the appeal for?
Well, I'm not familiar with Alicia or you. And the appeal was for, I had an academic appeal, which I apparently was granted, and then I had a financial aid appeal, which I've never heard back for.
Okay.
But Angeli Lyons was supposed to have presented that for me, but I have since sent a couple of copies along, trying to get somebody to talk to me about this, and I keep getting a bill. The school's already either been privy to or meted out over $50,000. I mean, it's like,
there was a letter. There was an appeal that was approved back on December 29th. There's a letter in here that they've granted you to come back to school. So I guess you got dismissed. So they went ahead and
it was the academic appeal, yes. Angela Lyons.
As a condition of your reinstatement, you must enroll in and pass math, elementary algebra, blah blah blah. Failure to pass this class will result in your final termination from the college.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, but you did pass the class,
right?
So was there another appeal after that?
You were referring to the academic appeal, which I basically got thrown out of school, and then I got myself thrown back into school. That was like all cool. That was great. Then there was the financial aid appeal, which I was working really closely with Angeli Lyons, and then a couple of people that came after her, and I'm a little confused right now because now I have chemo brain and anesthesia problems with my memory. So it's like, I'm trying to just like recall this stuff,
Okay.
Let's see. Never got an answer on those.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see.
I mean, it's like I have a cousin who lives in Pittsburgh who's going to school there, and that it was like we were doing that like kind of together, separately since I'm in Arizona, and I was born there and everything, and they had hold a special place in my heart and all that, and then the problem started, and then the cancer came, and then the chemotherapy and the sickness, and then trying to do it, and nobody calling me about what I needed them to. I still need my account audited to see, if I'm in the wrong and totally they audited it and they put all the numbers in the right place and everything was all cool and copacetic, I'd be fine with that, even if I owed more money. But the thing is that everybody keeps saying, yeah, fine, right, and then nobody does anything except send me another bill. And I don't get to go to school. I mean, it's like, I've been kind of like drowning over here,
Yeah.
Feeling like I had no support from my alumni, and it's like, and then I don't really even know who I'm talking to from time to time because some of people sound like on the phone, and it could be the same person,
Yeah. Well, let me look into this a little bit further. I'm going to